Following a worldwide tragedy, mankind has organized a new religious society to worship the new god, the Great Hand. The hand descends on the central station, claiming babies and transporting them beyond the sanctuary's boundaries. A brave hero embarks on a perilous journey to unlock the gates and save his kid. The game offers a complex pixel graphic environment, exciting fighting systems, and an interesting story about family, conflict, and redemption. With over 70 different types of opponents and monsters, a karma system, players must negotiate a non-linear story. The sequel to the classic game, Oregon, provides a modern interpretation of the hurdles encountered on the way to Oregon. Players must negotiate a hostile frontier, including blizzards, bruises, snake bites, exhaustion, starvation, and dysentery. They must also locate a missing group, move hazardous explosives across deserts, participate in hunting minigames, and connect with historical people. Each game provides a new experience, with randomly generated events that react to the player's decisions. Players may build and customize their party from a variety of classes.
Come then, if this be your will. This should be fun.
Step into the shoes of a traveler and appreciate their struggles and strengths. Utilize each individual's unique talents to interact with the surroundings and better your strategy throughout fight scenes. The dancer's appeal lures friends into the conflict, while the apothecary creates healing medicines and potent attacking moves. Identify enemies' vulnerabilities and use them to defeat their defenses. Accumulate boost points with each action and use them wisely to improve skills, chain attacks, or give help. Choose the path you want to take and discover the wonders that lay beyond the horizon. In a future Earth, mankind is separated into two groups: those who have left and moved to the space colony orbital arc, and those who stay on Earth in a facility known as the Shelter. Civilians from the Shelter botched an experiment, and mankind departed from Earth. A teenage sword-wielding warrior descends from orbit to Earth, followed by his floating robot, Helvis. He must discover the key to human survival. The game has blade-changing action, the ability to close gaps with the wire skill, and abilities for improving blades and skills. Take on a fascinating trip through 8 levels loaded with difficult obstacles and foes. At the conclusion of each level, you may test your skills against tough enemies and unlock new powers for Gabriel. There are several gameplay features, ranging from throwing weapons to physical combat, so there is never a boring time. Once you've mastered the game, unlock speedrunner and boss rush modes for even more excitement. Don't pass up the limitless replayability and pleasure that awaits you in this epic journey. Golem Gates is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi action strategy card battler game. Players must protect an ancient civilization destroyed by ancient conflicts against an ancient menace posed by the Golem Gates. Glyphs allow players to personalize their deck, unleashing a variety of soldiers, structures, and buffs in tactical battle across single-player, co-op, and multiplayer modes. The game has simplified tactics that allow players to adjust to defend, flank, and fortify. The game has hours of original content, such as single-player campaigns, challenging situations, solo co-op survival, and competitive online or bot-based encounters.
The labyrinth is a dangerous place with
Chronos Before the Ashes is a compelling immersive RPG that combines adventure game themes with RPG systems. Players may personalize their playstyle by selecting from a number of weapons, skills, and powers. Because players lose a year of life each time they die in the labyrinth, the game's unique aging engine lends urgency to decisions. They transform physically and mentally as they age, growing wiser and more sensitive to arcane skills. The universe is full with secrets and mysteries that players must solve in order to become a genuine hero.
failure will be part.
StormEdge is an action roguelite game in which players wield strong skills while under threat of injury or hazard. To destroy your adversaries, as a competent wizard, you must avoid assaults and lay lethal traps. The game presents a challenge in adapting to the battlefield's continual change caused by elemental storms. A wide group of people with distinct magical talents awaits, each with their own unique backstory. Players may level up their hero by visiting surrounding towns, where trainers and relic workshops sell new weapons and amulets. Fernando, a ship captain, goes on an exciting trip throughout the seven seas, battling pirates and strange sea animals. He must assemble a devoted group to solve the mystery of Sir Antonio's abduction. The game takes players on a voyage across the world, from North America to Africa, seeing several real-life landmarks. They must develop trade routes and search local marketplaces for valuable commodities to expand their commercial empire. Players must outfit themselves with swords, weapons, cannons, and armor in order to combat pirates, bandits, wild creatures, and mythical monsters.
A time might be.
Ancestors' Legacy is a real-time strategy game based on events from the Middle Ages that combines resource management, base development, and large-scale combat across massive battlefields. In order to prevail, players must pick one of four nations: Viking, Anglo-Saxon, German, or Slavic, and employ a variety of tactical options, strategic environment management, and temporary settlements. The game has a dramatic action camera that places players right in the middle of the action, allowing them to experience medieval violence like never before.
They never battled for glory or gilded robes.
Stella, a loving ferryman, escorts departed souls to the afterlife in Spiritfarer. She builds a lovely yacht in order to explore the world beyond. She meets a variety of spirits along the route, each with their own story and personality. Stella must soothe them, fulfill their final desires, and assist them in coming to grips with their mortality. Cultivating a garden, mining minerals, fishing, and making things are all activities. Cooking is an important part of the journey since it feeds and comforts the soul. Katana Kami, A Way of the Samurai Story, is an epic adventure set during Japan's Meiji Restoration, where players take on the role of a ronin in the turbulent Rakotu Pass. The game features Dojima, a gifted swordsmith who finds himself in debt and must return it by developing his abilities and exploring the Ipponmatsu Cave. The game includes over 100 weapons and 9 different fighting styles, allowing players to participate in combat in a variety of ways. The game also includes isometric hack-and-slash action, which allows players to explore randomly generated dungeons with their own secrets. Take a thrilling trip through the enthralling world of Kona II Brume. Immerse yourself in a first-person narrative experience that transports you to a remote mining community in northern Canada during the intriguing year 1970. As you go through the rural landscape, you will be attracted by the strange mist known as the Brume, which has swallowed the region. Discover the mysteries underlying this strange occurrence and the hidden truths that lay beneath. Join Detective Carl Faubert as he dives more into the bizarre secrets of Kona. Lost Epic is a 2D side-scrolling action RPG set in the midst of a conflict between gods and humans. Players must transform into knights and overthrow 6 gods scattered over sanctuaries. Each weapon has its own divine skill, allowing players to form powerful combinations. To obtain an advantage in battle, combine character attributes with weapon strengths. Completing tasks and earning prizes for becoming stronger and witnessing storylines develop are also possible. Some objectives include battling strong, mutated opponents in order to acquire even higher prizes. Mugen Souls is an anime-style JRPG game. Join Shoshu on a journey to conquer the cosmos and its 7 realms. Players will control the characters Altis and Ryutu as they turn heroes and demon lords into her personal minions. The game features turn-based combat, party and skill customization, massive environments, and a distinct Mo style. Players can enter hyper mode by destroying crystals, performing combinations, and using Mo kill skills to enslave opponents. Players may design their own cast of minions by customizing body parts, facial expressions, job classifications, and other features. Join Airoheart on his epic quest to save the realm of Engard from darkness. As the land approaches annihilation, you must oppose his brother's effort to expose a network of deception and corruption. As you travel across the landscapes of Ingard, you will encounter obstacles and foes, each with their own set of talents. Your decisions will impact the future of Ingard and its residents. In this action-packed adventure, you'll fight battles, solve riddles, and learn mysteries to save Ingard. The kingdom's fate hangs in the balance, and you must have the strength and bravery to face the evil. OTXO is a top-down shooter with roguelite elements that sends players on a mission to rediscover their lost love in a mysterious home. The game has over 100 skills and a diverse range of firearms, allowing players to confront their inner demons front-on. With 8 distinct sections and over 150 handcrafted chambers, each game provides a unique and surprising experience. Players may personalize their gameplay by acquiring a diverse range of weapons and skills, while the game's enigmatic bartender supplies the required resources. The Azure Striker GUNVOLT Striker Pack is a 2D side-scrolling action games, Azure Striker GUNVOLT and Azure Striker GUNVOLT 2. Players take on the role of GUNVOLT, an adept with magical abilities who must battle the Samaraji group and the Eden group to keep the nation free. The game has a wide array of fully spoken characters and more than 25 vocal tracks delivered by in-game characters. The Nintendo Switch Edition contains a 60 FPS boost, an upgraded user interface, high-resolution event visuals, HD Rumble compatibility, and extra features.
World in pursuit of treasure.
Eric and Maya set out on a fantastic adventure across Draconia, a mythical realm full with treasures and secrets. They develop friendships with monsters who possess remarkable powers, such as the capacity to detect buried treasures and navigate dangerous terrains. They travel huge fields, climb cliffs, and soar across perilous chasms in search of the elusive riches concealed in inaccessible areas. The quest leads them through a diverse and broad environment full of unexpected twists, intricate turns, and mysterious enigmas, guaranteeing that they immerse themselves in Draconia's fabled wealth. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.